Going on to you, Aquarius. Hope y'all are having a great day. So you, Aquarius, have the moon, the seven of swords, and then you have the judgment. So it seems to me as if finally that wild, crazy ex finally has learned to accept the fact that you, Aquarius, don't want them. So, which is something that is it's a very hard pill for them to ultimately swallow. They had issues, right, accepting this. Thus, the two major arcana. They had real issues accepting this. They may decide to, granted, they may decide to pop back up later, because you have to understand that that type of dysfunction is a program. It's a self-protecting feedback loop. I want you, Aquarius, to understand something. It is a self-protecting feedback loop. And what I mean by that is how you unbreak a person's mind is by getting to the truth of the situation. They have to accept the situation at hand. They have to accept things for what it is, and they have to understand what it is, right? Sometimes people are not always gonna accept you back in their circle, even though you really want to. These are all things that a person is gonna have to accept, right? So the thing is that it's self-protecting, right? Craziness is self-protecting, because the smarter you are is the more the excuses is going to come up, right? You're intelligent, which means that you can come up with something witty on the fly as to why it can't be that, right? So this is another reason too why it is that a person has to watch out with that intelligence game, right? What most people consider to be intelligence, right? This is why I don't put too much bearings on if I'm intelligent or not, or whatever. I whatever, right? I say that I'm trying to learn. I want to learn. I don't really say that I'm intelligent. Other people say that nonsense, but I'm like, whatever. So they've accepted it for now. There's always a chance that they could get back up on that feedback loop, like I was just talking about, the self-protecting feedback loop of how it is that now it's the ego now is about, oh, this can't be the case. I got to try again, right? They have to kind of catch themselves with that and break that type of mental cycle, that feedback loop. But for now, my dear Aquarius, it seems like they finally figured it out, or I should say accepted it, that you, Aquarius, are not coming back. And even though because see, part of the reason why they're so persistent is the shame. It's the idea of, I want to do what it is that I want to do, but at the same time, I'm out here making terrible decisions, right? So the thing is that the thing is, my dear Aquarius, is that when you or anyone leaves, it's that notion of, I have to have the control of the situation, right? I have to have the control. I can't accept this I can't accept this end, even though I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like, they can't accept this, right? They can't feel the ego shrinking. That sends them. So the thing is that the Nine of Cups and the Three of Pentacles represents, once again, you, Aquarius, have a life by yourselves, right? Being single, or with the person that you are currently with, right? A lot of you, Aquarius, been single for years, A lot of times people think that, like, because Aquarius is an air sign, that, like, Aquarius can't get married. I know a lot of Aquarius that are married. Some of them have been married for years. Shout outs to our Setma Christian Thomas. Married for years. Shout outs to you, and I hope your marriage lasts for a lifetime, plus, But a lot of times people will think that Aquarius don't be wanting to get married. That's not true. It's just that air signs want to get married to a person that stimulates their mind as well, right? That has substance. It's not just about paying attention to only their body. And I'm going to go ahead and say it like this, Aquarius, you're right. See, I don't want you, Aquarius, to start thinking that there's something wrong with that mentality, because you are absolutely right in thinking that a person should be in love with you more than just your body. A lot of y'all be looking good, but if a person, you know what I mean, doesn't even so much as want to get to know you, ask you questions, right? Find out about who you, Aquarius, actually are, your own uniqueness. Why would you want to get married to a person like that? Why would you want to be in a relationship with a person like that? Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm a Virgo saying this, but I have Aquarius in my chart. You feel what I'm saying? So I understand the mentality behind it. The point that I'm trying to make here is that this person, this ex, they lost one because they wanted, let me slow down. They wanted to play the game more than they wanted to get to know you. And now you, Aquarius, have someone else that, yes, they know that you got body, but they also are asking you questions. They want to get to know you. They are fascinated with who you are, right? On the inside, you know, and on the outside too, of course. You know, y'all still got a body, you know what I'm saying? Fascinated with the, you know, the outside as well. You like that. That's part of why you with them. You understand what I'm saying? That's part of why it is that you with them. So now it's a scenario where no one is going to break that up. No one on the outside is going to break that up. For you single Aquarius, you happy being single. You're not going to allow someone to come into your life and tell you, or ruin it and tell you that the reason why they don't have a choice and that they had to ruin it was because you, Aquarius, were trash, and that this is some sort of divine punishment, right? Because that's how it is that people will make it seem, which lets you know that they're out of their mind. They'll try to like take it upon themselves. They'll try to take it upon themselves to like punish you in some sort of way, right? You have to receive some sort of punishment for, you know, some stuff that you never even did, you know. So the thing is that the Magician and the Sun card is, more importantly, now that we're moving forward, you, Aquarius, are moving forward. You have settled in to the life and the lifestyle that you have with your significant other. So this is something that you, Aquarius, are settling in, your new life. And it's something that you've been wanting for a very long time. You love this. The Three of Wands, and you can't wait to see how the future is going to be. Regardless of whether you, Aquarius, are single or not, still, the result is the same. You can't wait to see what happens for the future. Things are going amazing. You settled into your new life. Because of it, you can't wait to see what happens. The Four of Pentacles and the Justice. Your life is stable. There's a lot of benefits that come with it, with your life, like peace. The Justice, you know, there's a lot of lightheartedness as well. You know, lightheartedness, meaning that you don't have to worry about being angry. Spite, right? Anger all the time. You know, resentment and all of that. You know, wrath, because somebody wants to act like they're an idiot. And they want to play mind games with you by trying to get you to doubt what's going on. Right? You know. So, you know, you're in a healthy relationship. A lot of you, Aquarius, are in a healthy relationship, whether it's by yourself or with somebody else, and both. Right? Point is, whether you have a significant other or not is irrelevant. Your life is great, as I've been talking about, right? It's not going to change until that changes. So a lot of you Aquarius deserve it. You know, I know a lot of you Aquarius behind the scenes. A lot of you Aquarius deserve it in the first place, because the stuff that y'all tell me, you know, some of you Aquarius can be way out there though. But you know, it is what it is. It's part of the package for some of you, I guess. But a lot of you deserve it though. A lot of you deserve it. So let's clarify the justice. The Page of Cups, the Moon, King of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the Six of Swords. We're clarifying the justice. So to clarify the justice, we have the Page of Cups and the Moon, right? So these two cards right here for you, Aquarius, speak to once again, the Star card represents Aquarius. So, the Page of Cups, right, I should say. Not necessarily an Aquarius card. It's really more of a Pisces thing. But it has, in this particular deck, because it's on, the person is on their knees, there's a level of hopefulness. And Aquarius deals with hope, right? Long-term goals that a person wishes to see, they want to see. And there's elements of Aquarius in the Page of Cups, even though you didn't get the Star card, excuse me. So this is about how you, Aquarius, ultimately, again, this is something that you've wanted for a very long time. You wanted somebody that had and has your back for a very long time. The Moon, you know, this was a no-brainer for you. Excommunicated everybody else that you was potentially talking to. The King of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the Six of Swords. And there's a lot more, like I said, there's a lot more benefits with being with not only one person or very few people, depending on what type of lifestyle you live in, but especially getting with the correct person, especially getting with the person that has a similar value system to you. Because what happens is that when you do that, the two of you are on the same page anyway. It makes it that much easier for the two of you, or that much easy for the two of you to actually be able to get along with one another and make decisions, right? When the two of you are at each other's throats, you know, it's not going to be very easy. You know, you're not going to trust each other. But the King of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the Six of Swords, not only that too, but it was so obvious who to get with and who not to. When you, Aquarius, are able to make sense of what it is that you want, right? It's obvious. It becomes more obvious. So a lot of you, Aquarius, just saw somebody that you were getting to know, and it just made sense for you to get with them. The value systems was alike, were and are alike. And just overall, every situation pointed in that direction. Like, this is the winner chicken dinner right here, right? Like, life makes things easy to understand. That is just a no-brainer if you know what you're looking for. And for you Aquarius who are single, it just made sense for you that it was a good idea for you to be single. You know, it makes a good sense for me to be single right now. Still have a lot of fixing up to do. I don't want to really compromise on anything. And not only because it's not because I can't. It's just that I'm just exhausted and tired of people coming through and being on some nonsense and then acting like I gotta wait and stuff like this. And it's like, but they're not coming in with any kind of value already. They haven't shown me anything, and it's been 3 weeks and they haven't shown me anything. Forget about a physical roll in the hay, right? They haven't shown me anything at all. You know what I'm saying? They expected me to do all the work. Remember one time somebody from, I think it was Holland or something like that, contacted me or whatever the case may be and wanted to get to know me or whatever. Anyway, trying to get to know the person or whatever the case may be. And the person is like, well, how come you don't call me? I tried calling you. You ain't answer the phone. How come you ain't call me? Oh, you the guy. You should be calling me. That's a dub. So I'm like, all right. This person is saying it. Getting to know the person, right? Person doesn't take pictures. I'm like, take a picture of yourself. I want to see what it is that you look like. Take a picture of yourself. Well, I don't do that. Because you don't have any pictures of yourself at all. I'm trying to see, what do you look like? I'm feeling you out. I'm trying to see what you look like. When I say take a picture, I'm talking about obviously with your clothes on. I'm trying to see what you look like. I have no idea what you look like. Oh, why don't you call me? See, these games. And why is it that they got to come to me with these games anyway in the first place? All of a sudden, now I deserve all these games. Come on, y'all. This is garbage. Nah, I am going to, you know what I'm saying? I am going to go to these different countries myself and see what type of time those people are on face to face. Okay, so that's it. That's pretty much it. You Aquarius are in an amazing position in your life. That's it. Smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, hit the notification bell, set the notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos. And I want more of you Aquarius to come through and get a reading. The link to that is in the Linktree link in the comment section below to pick up a personal reading, birth chart reading, books that I have on Amazon and merch. Appreciate you, by the way.